It's the squeaky hinge that gets the grease.
Follow us, change is now. Stop pretending that nothing is wrong. Moving forward, moving on. 99 is greater than 1. What exactly were we running from? Time to march and bang the drum. It's about time we take a stand. It's about time we change the plan. It's about time. It's about time. It's about time. Teachers and farmers, bankers as thieves. Let's work together, redistribute the peace. The greed must finally cease. And it's about time we take a stand. It's about time we change the plan. It's about time. It's about time. It's about time. It's about time we take a stand. It's about time we change the plan. It's about time. It's about time. It's about time. Learn the laws, know your rights. Vote for leaders that walk in the light. Think ahead and change up plight. Everybody's right when nobody's wrong. Occupy, occupy is our rally song. Ring the bells of freedom along. It's about time we take a stand. It's about time we change the plan. It's about time. It's about time. It's about time. It's about time we take a stand. It's about time we change the plan. It's about time. 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 It's about time.
Convert your parents.
His favor at the Ridge. He's urging the Internal Revenue Service to crack down on Rolls-Royce buyers, and he calls them Rolls-Royce tax cheaters. Nader claims many wealthy Americans buy the expensive cars and take business tax deductions for 2/3 the cost. The automobiles sell for more than $100,000 apiece. Nader claims as many as half of the cars sold in the United States are deducted, and that costs taxpayers a combined $167 million in federal and state taxes. But a St. Louis area dealer says that's hogwash. Charlie Schmidt estimates only about 10% of all Rolls buyers are buying for business. And if they're looking for a depreciation write-off, they're buying the wrong car.
It's not something that usually is in the carpet business to be written off, because a Rolls-Royce goes up in value instead of a depreciated vehicle. Our car raises in price every year, and if you bought one, like say in 1970, today the car is worth at least 25% more than what you paid for it. So it's an investment.
Schmidt says only about 700 Rolls-Royces are sold each year in the United States.
You'll be more likely to want to vote, particularly at a younger age, if you know what the issues are and if you can push for a real choice between different candidates.
If you register to vote, it doesn't say you have to vote. At least you have it. And then if there's somebody around that you can believe in, you've got that vote. But if you don't register and it comes and you want to do something, you've missed it.
The basic...
What are your feelings? He made me think of something. What are your feelings about young people who, say for instance, well, during the last election, they didn't care for either candidate, so they didn't vote at all. What are your feelings about that?
Well, that I think is a mistake. First of all, in order to see that there is a Tweedledum, Tweedledee distinction between many candidates, you got to involve yourself. And if
What's the result you expect from all of that?
I don't expect results. I expect people to vote and
To vote for your politician or your
you
congressman?
have to engage in the political.
Right.
You can sit here and complain, but if you allow the Tea Party to take over, that's your fault.
Right.
It's really about something. It is about something, you know, and you can definitely boil it down to these philosophies, which are wonderful in terms of getting in touch with what motivates people.
Right.
And it's great that people are debating and that they're thinking about things.
Well, the movement is, I always
But
encourage movements, we need movement.
You need movement.
We need movement,
Absolutely.
on that note. What do you think about this movement? What's going on?
Well, I think
I think we've gone from changing things from without to changing things from within. But it
Right.
definitely comes down to ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
But don't you think that throughout human history there always were those 1% who control the 99%?
Sure.
So when we think about new consciousness and we think about, what will be the future of this world, I just believe we cannot win the war on this level. Because we're just fighting against,
But
those oppressors
you know what?
and those...
Activism got us into the Activism got us into the prohibition. Activism got us out of prohibition. Activism
Good point. Yeah, sure,
got us
sure,
out
sure,
of the civil. Helped with civil rights.
Right, sure.
It didn't finish.
Sure.
It's never finished.
Right.
It's a process. So you can't give up on activism.
It's to show them how they could do it themselves, like.
Exactly.
Right? So what kind of thing do you tell them? I know something about tax and all of them.
Well, first,
Is it like an instruction manual? They can follow it and set up their own organization.
First, it makes a very important distinction.
Yeah.
Most everybody wants peace and justice and equity.
Yeah.
However, the most important first step is to develop the instruments that will lead to these objectives. And if students aren't organized, they don't have their full-time professionals of lawyers and scientists and organizers, and they don't participate themselves in it, then it's going to be a lot of talk, a lot of idealism, ups and downs.